Older generation health, the importance of vitamins and minerals, effectiveness of various remedies for arthritis and arthrosis, how to choose a drug for preserving women's health, features of childcare during a flu epidemic, treatment of herpes, effective methods and medications, proper nutrition to maintain stomach health, how to choose a hair care product in a dry climate, diabetes, treatment and prevention in Uzbekistan, human joints, effective recovery methods and problem prevention, prevention of eye diseases in modern conditions, how to increase thyroid function, vitamins for skin, their impact on health and beauty, features of the treatment of gastritis and peptic ulcer in Evropa, heart health and prevention of heart disease, guide to weight loss and weight control, treatment of stress and insomnia with natural remedies, recent trends in the fight against headaches, treatment and prevention of allergies in Europe, how to choose vitamins for immunity, effective methods of treating colds and influenza, older generation health, the importance of vitamins and minerals. The body of an elderly person gradually disappears, and this is a natural stage of the life cycle. Metabolic, regenerative, and other processes deteriorate. There are chronic diseases, pathologies, and functional disorders in the functioning of various internal organs and systems. It is impossible to completely change the regression tendency in an elderly person. However, there are practical solutions to how to slow it down. And the main thing is to lead a healthy lifestyle. At the same time, proper nutrition and providing the body with vitamins and minerals are of particular importance. Organic compounds and trace elements play an important role in the functioning of all body systems and their development of physiological processes. With a deficiency of certain substances, disorders occur in the functioning of internal organs, or they do not perform their functions sufficiently effectively, and it is impossible to name one or two vitamins that are the most beneficial or significantly satisfy the body's needs, and therefore it is necessary to ensure the supply of a wide range of substances, essential vitamins, minerals, trace elements for an elderly person, essential substances and compounds for maintaining health, vitamins of groups A, B, C, D, E, calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, zinc, selenium, omega-3, -6, -9 fatty and other acids. One of the main sources of these components is food. Therefore, balanced nutrition is one of the main factors in restoring the body, treating and preventing various diseases, illnesses, and pathologies. The activity of elderly people is relatively low, and therefore energy consumption is moderate. Therefore, most elderly people cannot boast of an enviable appetite, and therefore, nutrition is not always able to fully deliver a wide range of nutrients in sufficient quantities. Regular consumption of the Hungarian taxonomy helps to compensate for the shortage. Depending on their composition, they can be presented as universal, microelement multivitamins, and specialized minerals or vitamins of a certain group. In this case, the doses of the components are variable, and the optimal complex should be selected separately. But first of all, consider the importance of individual substances for the organism. Vitamin A. Effects on the human body in various aspects. Viewing. Vitamin A is the main component of retinol. This substance is necessary for maintaining visual acuity. This helps keep the cornea healthy and ensures the functioning of photoreceptors. Immune system. Vitamin A participates in the development and activity of immune cells, lymphocytes, macrophages. In an elderly person, the immune system weakens. The intrusion of this organic compound contributes to its strengthening. Skin and mucous membranes. Vitamin A participates in regenerative processes. This helps treat wounds and maintain the health of the skin and mucous membranes. Growth and development. An aging and weakened organism is prone to problems in differentiation and specialization of cells. This can negatively affect the condition of bones, muscles, nerves, and other tissues. Vitamin A plays a key role in regulating cell growth and development. This organic compound is present in various forms and concentrations in yellow and orange fruits, vegetables, green leaves, some grains, and nuts. It is also found in walnuts, palm oil, cream, and sour cream. It can be obtained from fish and seafood, liver, egg yolk, and milk. B vitamins. The main components necessary for human health are vitamin B1, thiamine. Participates in carbohydrate metabolism. Ensures normal functioning of the nervous system and heart. Vitamin B2, riboflavin. Essential for effective metabolism and energy production from food. It is also important for the health of the skin and mucous membranes. Vitamin B3, niacin. It participates in metabolism. Helps reduce cholesterol levels in the blood. It supports the health of the nervous system. Vitamin B5, pantothenic acid. Participates in hormone synthesis and energy production from food. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine. It participates in amino acid metabolism, neurotransmitter synthesis, and hemoglobin formation. Vitamin B7, biotin. Participates in the metabolism of fats, carbohydrates, amino acids. It is important for maintaining the health of the skin, hair, and nails. Vitamin B9, folic acid. DNA synthesis is important for cell growth and development, maintaining normal blood composition, and preventing anemia. Vitamin B12, cobalamin. It participates in DNA synthesis, blood formation, and maintaining the health of the nervous system. B1 can be obtained from wheat, rice, corn, grain bread, pistachios, sunflower seeds, fennel, chickpeas, beans, pork, beef. B2 is present in milk, yogurt, cheese, corn flour, rice, spinach, cabbage, beef, pork, and chicken. Sources B3 include corn, sorghum, peanuts, sunflower seeds, salmon, herring, orchinos, chicken, pork, beef. B5 can be obtained from rice, corn flour, broccoli, avocados, orchinos, salmon, pork, beef, and chicken. B6 is present in bananas, potatoes, beans, chickpeas, orchinos, salmon, beef, and chicken. Sources of B7 are wheat, corn, fennel, almonds, wild mushrooms, egg yolks. B9 can be obtained from lettuce, arugula, spinach, lentils, chickpeas, lemon, orange, beef liver. B12 is found in milk, cheese, yogurt, eggs, beef, poultry, orchinos, salmon, oysters, and crayfish. Vitamin C, ascorbic acid. Main aspects of the impact on human health. Immune system. This organic compound is a powerful antioxidant. This helps strengthen immunity by fighting free radicals and increasing the body's resistance to infections. Skin. Ascorbic acid plays a key role in collagen synthesis. This protein ensures the strength and elasticity of the skin. Wound treatment. Vitamin C is one of the main catalysts of regenerative processes in muscle and skin tissues. Adequate intake contributes to the rapid healing of skin wounds, abrasions, and other injuries. Blood vessel health, atherosclerosis, and other cardiovascular Diseases are common in people over 50 years of age. Ascorbic acid helps strengthen the walls of blood vessels and keep the circulatory system healthy. Eye health. With age, a person may develop retinal degeneration, cataracts, and other pathologies. Due to its antioxidant properties, vitamin C helps slow them down. Improvement of iron absorption. This metal is the main component of hemoglobin and plays an important role in the transport of oxygen through the blood. Vitamin C is found in oranges, grapes, mandarins, lemons, lime, papaya, kiwi, pineapple, and mango. Its sources are strawberries, raspberries, blue, red, strawberries, and cabbage. You can obtain ascorbic acid from broccoli, spinach, green and red peppers, tomatoes, parsley, cilantro, various cabbages, peas, beans, lentils. Vitamin D. Health benefits. Bones. One of the main functions of vitamin D3 is to promote the absorption of calcium and phosphorus. This is important for maintaining healthy bones and teeth. This organic compound helps reduce the risk of osteoporosis and fractures, which is especially relevant for elderly people. Muscles. Vitamin D participates in muscle function and strength maintenance. In an elderly person, tissue breakdown and a decrease in muscle tone can lead to a deterioration in coordination and an increased risk of falls, bruises, and fractures. Improvement of muscle function strengthens the musculoskeletal system as a whole. Heart and blood vessels. Cardiovascular diseases are among the most common diseases among the elderly. Vitamin D entry into the body hinders or slows down their development. Immunity. This organic compound has immunomodulatory properties. This contributes to the strengthening of immunity and its activation in the fight against infectious and various pathogens. Nervous system. Vitamin D helps maintain brain and nervous health. Since cognitive and neurological disorders are also common in elderly people, the use of this substance is an important task. Vitamin D can be obtained from salmon, herring, or kinos, sardines, pollock, trout, cod, fish oil, crayfish, octopuses, oysters, and other seafood. It is also found in milk, yogurt, cottage cheese, eggs, mushrooms. However, the main source of this substance is ultraviolet, solar, radiation. Under its influence, vitamin D is synthesized in the skin. It is beneficial to add food products containing this compound to the diet, but it's even more beneficial to be under direct sunlight frequently, but not in hot weather. Vitamin E, tocopherol, performs several important functions in the human body. Antioxidant protection. This substance is a powerful antioxidant. This helps protect cells from the harmful effects of free radicals. Maintaining healthy skin. Vitamin E improves skin cell renewal, reduces inflammation, and helps heal wounds. In an elderly person, the skin may be prone to dryness and damage. Tocopherol improves his condition, strengthening the cardiovascular system. Vitamin E helps reduce cholesterol levels in the blood. This reduces the risk of vascular problems, which is especially important for elderly people. Maintaining the immune system. Tocopherol helps strengthen the immune system, increases the body's protective functions against infections and various diseases. Consuming it in sufficient quantities, as well as vitamin C, is especially important during seasonal exacerbations of colds, flu, and others. Protection against the development of chronic diseases. Studies confirm that vitamin E can slow down arthritis, diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. It also alleviates the symptoms of various chronic diseases. In particular, reduces inflammation. Tocopherol is found in sunflower oil, wheat and corn bran, soybeans, almonds, fennel, cashew, pistachios, pumpkin seeds, flax, corn, barley, and buckwheat. Its sources are avocado, raspberries, mango, green, spinach, green pepper, parsley, broccoli, cabbage, and water cherry. This substance can be obtained from egg yolk, cottage cheese, beef liver, shrimp, salmon, herring, and oysters. Calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, zinc, selenium. Trace elements are necessary to ensure the health and normal functioning of all body systems, except for vitamin-containing organic compounds. For elderly people, calcium, potassium, magnesium, iron, zinc, and selenium are of particular importance. Calcium. This is the main building block of bones and teeth. Participates in the normalization of muscle activity, including heart activity. It plays an important role in the transmission of nerve impulses and brain activity. Participates in blood clotting. Regulates many cellular functions, including the secretion of hormones and enzymes, signals. Calcium is present in milk, yogurt, kefir, cottage cheese, and cheese. Its sources are green and Chinese cabbage, spinach, green peas. This metal can be obtained from almonds, fennel, chia seeds, and sesame seeds. It is found in beans, lentils, chickpeas, and beans. Sources of calcium are oranges, currants, dried figs. It can be obtained from corn kernels, and grain bread. It is also present in sardines, including bones. Salmon, especially removable bones, orchinos, and herring. Potassium. Regulates the balance of electrolytes in the body. Maintains normal fluid levels inside and outside the cells. Participates in maintaining the functional capabilities of muscles, including the heart. Normalizes the activity of the nervous system. Optimizes acid-base balance by regulating pH. Potassium is found in bananas, oranges, apricots, peaches, avocados, kiwi, figs, raisins, apricots, melons, red apples, and green fruits. Its sources are potatoes, bell peppers, tomatoes, spinach, white cabbage and broccoli, mushrooms, pumpkin, lentils, chickpeas, soybeans, peas. This metal can be obtained from pistachios, fennel, almonds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin, corn flour, rice, millet, whole grain products. It is found in milk, yogurt, and cottage cheese. Potassium sources include mussels, oysters, crustaceans, orcinos, and red caviar. Magnesium. Participates in the formation of bone tissue and maintains its health. It plays a role in muscle contraction and maintaining their normal tone. It regulates heart rhythm and heart muscle activity. Blood normalizes blood pressure by releasing vascular tissue. It participates in the regulation of blood glucose levels. Provides efficient signal transmission between different parts of the nervous system. Magnesium, B6 and others, is present in almonds, fennel, pistachios, walnuts, kaju, sunflower seeds, pumpkin, flax, chia, corn flour, corn, millet, barley, whole grain. It can be obtained from lentils, chickpeas, soybeans, peas, pumpkin, charred leaves, beets, white cabbage and broccoli, parsley, and spinach. This metal is present in bananas, figs, kiwi, avocados, and dates. Magnesium sources include crayfish, mussels, oysters, orchinos, salmon, and herring. It is present in yogurt, milk, and cottage cheese. Iron. It ensures the effective binding and transport of oxygen, molecules from the lungs to the cells. It participates in the processes of metabolism and energy metabolism. ensures the normal functioning of the immune system, participates in the synthesis of collagen and other proteins necessary for the health of skin, hair, and nails. It plays a role in the normal functioning of the brain, helps maintain memory, concentration, mental health. Iron is present in beef, especially lean, ham, lamb, pork, especially in the heart and liver, chicken, especially in the legs, thighs, liver. It can be obtained from mussels, crustaceans, mollusks, orchinos, salmon, sardines, sea bass, and pike. Iron sources include beans, black, red, white, lentils, chickpeas, peas, soybeans, corn flour, millet, barley, buckwheat, whole grain bread products. This metal is present in pumpkin, flax, chia seeds, fennel, almond, raisins, and apricots. It is found in parsley, leaf, and cabbage broccoli, and spinach. Zinc participates in the development and function of leukocytes, neutrophils, and other immune cells. It affects the perception of taste and smell of food and drinks, stimulating appetite. Skin cells play an important role in the development of hair and nails. Participates in the metabolism of vitamin A, which is important for eye health and normal vision. Zinc is found in lean beef, lamb, pork, heart, liver, chicken, thigh, legs, crayfish, crabs, mussels, and oysters. It can be obtained from yogurt, cheese, and cottage cheese. Sources of this metal are black soybeans, black, red, white beans, chickpeas, peas, millet, sorghum, whole grain products. Zinc is found in spinach, broccoli, collar, parsley, pumpkin, corn, and sorghum. It can be obtained from apples, pomegranates, bananas, avocados, cashews, fennel, walnuts, almonds, fennel, and pumpkin seeds. Selenium, an antioxidant, provides protection. It keeps the immune system healthy. It regulates the activity of the thyroid gland. It has anti-cancer properties. Selenium is found in orchinos, salmon, sardines, oysters, crayfish, crabs, and mussels. Its sources are turkey, chicken, pork, lamb, and beef. This metal can be obtained from milk, cottage cheese, and cheese. It is found in Brazil, nuts, sunflower, flax, chia, and pumpkin seeds. Sources of selenium are champignons, chanterelles, shiitake, nori algae, chlorella, corn flour, long rice, grains, omega-3, -6, -9 fatty acids. Significance for the human body. Cardiovascular healthcare. Regulation of blood pressure. Mitigation and suppression of inflammatory processes. Maintaining the health of the brain and nervous system. Strengthening immunity. Maintain healthy skin, hair, and nails. Ensuring efficient transmission of intracellular signals. Maintaining liver health. Improve metabolism. Omega-3 is found in fatty fish, seafood, seeds, nuts, fats, and green leafy vegetables. Sources of omega-6 are vegetable oils, nuts and seeds, meat. Omega-9 can be obtained from olives, sesame oil, cashew, and avocado. The relevance of consultations and medical examinations on proper nutrition. Basic principles. Diversity. The richer the diet, the more vitamins enter the body for the heart, muscles, bones, and immunity. Unprocessed food. Thermal, chemical, and mechanical processing destroys the integrity of fibers and many useful components. Correct selection of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. It is determined individually based on the characteristics of the human body. Moderation of consumption. You should eat small portions, 5 to 6 times a day and avoid overeating at 1 to 2 sittings. Sufficient fluid intake. Ensures body hydration. This is necessary for the normal course of physiological processes and increases the digestion of water-soluble vitamins. Optimal nutrition is formed individually. The elderly person is recommended to regularly visit a doctor. During examinations, including blood, urine, fecal tests, the doctor determines the presence of vitamins and trace elements in the body. With its help, it can timely detect the deficiency of certain substances and prescribe vitamins for hair, skin, the central nervous system, and the heart, including for the treatment or prevention of diseases. Multivitamins and specialized complexes come in various pharmacological forms, tablets, powders, pastes, syrups, etc. However, they should be taken only as prescribed by a doctor. The fact is that the components of the dietary supplement can interact with medicinal substances or lead to individual intolerance. With the help of the Licky Pharmacy Aggregator, you can always purchase alphabet vitamins and other complexes for flu, colds, and general health improvement at reasonable prices.